can get it. Chop it up, then split it. If it's solid, then I'm with it. Say let's get it.
Kickstands down, square toes on the ground. Feet fall around, I'm 10 toes down.
If you want it, we can get it. Chop it up, then split it. If it's solid, then I'm with it. Say let's get it.
Yo.
Yo,
What's happening?
So
ain't too much.
I want to start off by apologizing to everybody that the show's been kind of in and out here lately. We've had some technical difficulties with the account not wanting to work right. We got it fixed. We're back up and going, and hopefully we should be good. There will be a couple Mondays I will be out for fire training. It's that time of year again. So hopefully these guys take over and keep it going. Otherwise, we will postpone till Tuesday and have our show on Tuesdays. We will let y'all know what's going on ahead of time. Do not worry. And other than that, I want to give a shout out to our bro, the motherfucking brother and troublemaker of the episodes, Thuggin. He's not going to be with us tonight. He's got some stuff going on that he's got to handle. So, we just want to keep him in our minds and hope that everything turns out for the best for him. Miss Lotus is on the road, so she will be in and out. Doubted if we'll see her too much in the chat, but hopefully she's chiming in. And Heather Moe will not be joining us in the chat, but Bill will be watching later, so shout out to both of them. War Gorilla, Mike Ball in the house, Huck. Who else?
Dixie Boy's in there.
I was going to say, I knew I seen him somewhere.
He's in there.
So shout out to everybody. Appreciate you for tuning in, and sorry for the delays and technical difficulties of the show.
Too bad my future baby mama ain't here.
Oh, you got feedback like crazy.
Yeah, we had this out in Lampard.
So this is a new one. Hi from Norway. What's up,
Yes.
Siv?
That's a friend of mine. Sebby's a friend of mine. Thank you for joining us, Sebby. We appreciate it.
Yes, I missed the last show. Or you saying you missed the last show. I missed it too, so I'm not sure which one of us you talking about right now, but
Hashtag fuck Roberto.
You got trouble in here laughing now.
Happy to have you with us, Sebby. We generally do this every Friday, every Monday, Friday.
So when I unmute, I guess that's when the feedback happens.
I told you just go with your phone. We'll mess with the setup later.
Yeah,
I got you.
We'll get it figured out.
SNS. So hit that like button. So go like, share, subscribe. Make sure you do all that. Let's try again.
There we go.
Any feedback?
Do you got feedback?
A little bit.
And that's
We
just
don't have the echo like we did.
Yeah, and that's just the phone.
So that's good. That's right. Click that link and go grab you some merch. shout
All
out
right,
and a thank you to
Trouble.
SNS for putting all that stuff up there for us. We appreciate it.
You think
That
you can do our disclaimer?
yeah, let's try to knock that out. Yeah, let's see something. Hold on. Yo, bingo. What's happening? Welcome to Kickstands Down. Kickstands Down our way. It's your main man Trouble, aka Left Lane Bully. Welcome back. We're gonna knock out this disclaimer so we can jump right back into what we are known to do this year, which is talk about some laws. So these are our thoughts and opinions only. They have nothing to do with our prospective clubs and who we may or may not associate with and or support. However, we're gonna do it our way, which is the KSD way. Damn, so fuck your feelings, but we love your thoughts. You understand? Yeah.
That shirt.
Damn. Throw the phone down, see what happens, right?
You see that allegedly on his shirt, right?
That's right.
So what we talking about tonight?
Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. What say you there, Mr. Frost?
Use the surrender tactic. So, as you all know, well, most of you know, we got a couple new people in here. I'm a hard-headed motherfucker, man. I don't ever like to surrender. And it ain't got nothing to do with pride or any of that kind of stuff, because I don't like failing. So I feel like I fail when I surrender. But you do have to know when to step back and actually give in, because there's times where you just gotta bow down for the time being and know that you ain't gonna win that one right away. You gotta take your time and make sure that you can surrender so you can come out on top later. Just because you lose the battle don't mean you're gonna lose the war. Shout out to Carney. Carney's in the house. But what do you have to say about it?
I'm full agreement with what you said, man. I don't like losing either. I don't like backing up. And right now, I'm kind of in that situation where I just got to let things go the way they're going, and I don't have much say in the matter. And I damn sure don't like that. All the stuff I got going on in real life, and unfortunately, I'm in a holding pattern because I'm waiting on other people to get their shit together so I can take care of mine. So I've had to surrender to the moment and just let it go to where it's going to go.
What about you, Trouble? What you got to say about this law?
Um, it's sort of like taking the high road. And I can dig it at certain times. So I actually had to use this law yesterday. What's the day? Monday? Yeah. I used this law yesterday. Unwillingly, I just didn't feel like having a long conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I made it short and sweet. I agreed. I didn't agree to disagree. I didn't give a lot of flack. I just went along with the damn punches because a lot of conversations, man, you already know the outcome, especially when you start talking. All right, you're giving your 2 cents and you're giving your thoughts and opinions. It's either gonna end up long drawn out, waste of time, or you're not gonna end up with the answers that you wanted in the first place. So a lot of times this law right here, you need to do it because in your head, you're going to do what you're going to do any damn way. And you're just going to listen to who's talking and they're going to pretty much tell you how you can do what you're going to do without them even knowing any damn way. That's the way I feel about it.
What's that old saying? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Sure is.
But you're right, Joel. A lot of times you do know where that conversation is going to go before you even get it started. Especially when you know the people you're dealing with. You know where they're going to go. You know their mindset. You know their thought patterns and processes. You know how they operate. You know how they move. And that's why, like the three of us, we can just look at each other and just nod, and we already know. Nothing more needs to be said. You look at you look at your brothers and you go, "Yep," and the whole conversation was there. You don't need to say nothing else.
A lot of the times, the conversation isn't always warranted. Um, sorry. A lot of times, the conversation isn't always warranted. Sometimes, like we talked about last week, Mental Health Monday, which was powerful. If you didn't get an opportunity to check out Mental Health Monday, man, go back. You know what I'm saying? There was some gems being dropped, some stories being told, and there was no lies inside of those lines. So, but in my 43 years of living, I'm just now starting to understand that not every conversation deserves a response. Um, Sometimes, man, you just gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether that person is talking to you is right, wrong, or indifferent, it's up to you to use discernment whether you want to waste that energy on a endless conversation or you're going to take the conversation for what it's worth, if it's worth anything, and keep it moving. Um, it's a lot of topics and conversations that I don't choose to engage in anymore. I used to be wanting to talk about it, hear other thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. But when you start realizing that your energy can be unmatched, a lot of times it's just like, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave that exactly where it's at.
And then you get that hard head on the other side who never wants to drop the damn situation, never wants to stop talking about it, and they just keep repeating the same shit over and over and over and over. And I mean, we all know somebody like that. Someone might still even be up in this conversation right now in the comments.
So you said the surrender part, and I think about it as more of a tactical kind of layout, because like I said, just because you lose the battle don't mean you're going to lose the war. So every once in a while you got to take that step back. You got to reevaluate. You got to see what's going on. If you pay attention to any great battles of the past, everyone at some point in time has had to step back, think about what they're doing and how they're going to move forward, and then go and conquer. They don't just go and run crazy through the land conquering stuff. I mean, you do got them crazy ass Vikings, but even they stood back and thought about stuff before they went through with it. Yeah, I know, that's why I said it, because of you. But because we can talk about it, fight, and then talk about it. I mean, either way, we either gonna talk or we gonna throw hands and then talk. Us as men, we can do that. Ladies, they can't do it like we can. We can beat the hell out of each other, go have a beer afterwards, and be completely cool. It's happened many a times, especially in the MC world. You know just as well as I do, Trouble. There's been plenty of times in the MC world where you having that argument, but then you get out there on the set, y'all's perfectly fine. Either that, or you out there drinking, then something comes up, y'all go have your words, go right back to drinking. It's just the way it is. You don't just sit there and just go into the battle, though. You always got to evaluate and reevaluate. You got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice, speak once.
That's a fact. You know what? I think that fight and then have a beer. I think I only did that once. And the reason being is because I take that word brother family serious. So if it ever comes to a point where I gotta put my hands on you, I don't really trust you no more. You know what I'm saying? Now if you're a part of an organization that's large, hey, I hope to get there one day. And that rule may apply because I'm not gonna get along with everybody. But I'm gonna let you know that. I'm gonna let you know who I am as a man, in and out of rags, which is gonna be the same guy. I made the rags look good. Rags don't make me look good. You know, dig? And as long as you don't cross that fine line of disrespecting me as a man, we good. We can talk about anything. We can let curse words fly all damn day long. But the minute that I feel like you attacking my manhood, I'm gonna pause the conversation and ask you, where we going? What just happened? Because I felt a shift, and I want to know: did you shift on purpose? Did you come over here to this left lane on purpose? Because if you did, there's nothing else that you can say to me because everything that comes in my mouth is going to be antagonizing. Because now I'm there, and I want to make sure that you're there with me, so it's a fair one. Okay, okay. Because I'm a little too old to be there, just pity patting around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't 17, I ain't 21. My body need to recover. Shit, I'm still trying to recover from a hamstring pull. You feel me? From last weekend. Shit. So, hey, if I got to get down and dirty with you, I might have a drink. It depends. It depends. If you got the best of me, I'm not drinking with you, dog. I got to go heal because I need my ones back. Now, if I win, I'm going to offer you a drink. See how petty I am?
You stupid.
Yeah, petty's a good word for that. That's for damn sure. But I understand where you come from on that end too. I mean, we probably said it 100 times up in this show since I started on here. Just don't respect me as a man. Disrespect me as a man. That's all. You gonna come at me? Fine. Come at me proper though. I don't mind you coming at me. Just don't get sideways doing it.
Now that's a fact, man. That's with anything though. If you're a man's man, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't got nothing else in you. Damn, this is a man's world right here that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell for the notifications. Nothing more disrespectful when a one-legged man ragdolls. Hey yo, what's wrong with this dude, man?
He got
Why
to
you
be
gonna
like
let
that because he don't have a leg to stand on.
Why you gonna let Roberto in the chat like that, bro?
Hey, look, you didn't have to add that pun, bro. That's fucked up, yo. But nah, man, this is a man's world. You know what I'm saying? And we have guests. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you a man before these rags, like you're supposed to be, you should be a man and a man out of them. You should be able to have these tough conversations that is going to get to the meat of the situation, and is going to have some kind of resolve. The cliquish thing, I've never been a clicker. Um, I, I get it though. You know what I'm saying? I get how it can happen. I get how it may look. You got guys that are on the same wavelength, and you got guys that aren't on the same wave pattern that you are. It doesn't mean that I love you any less, brother or bro. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's like we got to be able to mesh. I know I don't mess with everybody. However, I'm a people's person, so I can get along with anybody. It's up to you to determine what lane you're going to stay in, though. You know what I'm saying? Once you pick your lane. I don't pick it for you. Once you pick your lane, I'm gonna hold you to it. You got to stand right there. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you feel me? Because I've allowed too many men around me that meant no good. You understand me? And I've been taken out of character because I've allowed myself to be taken out of character. Just like this law, you know what I'm saying? You can get taken out of character if you don't use it. Because you can allow someone to take you there. No one can actually put you there. You have to allow it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that me personally, I've allowed a lot of situations put me where I wanted to be because it was always that damn, what's that damn saying, guys? You got one more motherfucking time, and I'm gonna show your ass. That's the shit you say, right? You already got it embedded. It don't matter what he say. You say you got nice shoes, bitch. What? I told you got one more time, bro. I was complimenting your shoes. I don't give a damn. Fuck them shoes. What you said before that, though? You know what I'm saying? But that's allowing somebody to take you there. You know what I'm saying? Like with this law, you can't allow them to take you any damn where. They can do this all day long, but you got to be thick skinned enough to be like, all right, no doubt, I'll make it happen. Or no doubt, that's what's up. I got you. Oh no, I got you. Do I have anything to say? No, I ain't have nothing to say. We good. Whole time you already know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That damn don't let your left hand know what your right is doing. Bingo. I can apply that to this law. How about y'all?
What was it Hancock said? Call me an asshole one more time.
Yo,
Yeah.
you never use that movie as an example. You never hear that one used as an example. I don't know where you pulled that from. It's a great example for this situation. That was perfect. But you don't ever think about Hancock, man, at all.
No, I love that movie. That was a great movie.
So your man Civ said, I won't fight you guys, but I will buy the beer. So,
Now she a sister, bro.
oh, sister, I can't see the picture. It's like this
Yeah,
big.
she a sister.
Well, she said she won't fight you, but she'll buy the beer. So, that being said, how many times have you had that happen? Because I can say it's happened quite a few. Hey, bro, look, me and you, we had some words last time. Before we even get in here to this clubhouse, I want to let you know first round's on me. Let's go try to, talk this out. She said, why can't she be one of the guys? That was her way of calling you an asshole one more time.
Yeah, yeah. I'll give her that one. She won on that round.
But nah. So how many times does that happen to y'all? I know it's happened quite a few for me, Hey, we had some words. Let's go talk. Let's go have this beer. First round's on me. And see where it go from there.
I want to touch on something that Trouble said, and I know we probably said it 100 times too. Rags don't make the man. Rags don't make the man. The man makes the rags. Like I said, you better be the same man inside or outside them rags. And you touched on the military part of this earlier. And in the military, we don't say we retreat. We will make a tactical withdrawal to the rear, though. And touching what you just talked about, yeah, I've had that happen a few times. Take a beat down, give a beat down the next week. Never happened. Let's go have a beer. Let's go have a shot. Let's go see what's happening. It's happened to me a few times. How about you, Joe?
Well, to be quite frank, honest, it didn't happen, but it hasn't happened like that. Um, I think that, and I can only think because I don't know what that person or those people were actually calculating in their brain. But when you saw me and you saw that I wasn't scared and I was willing to stand on my two that my mama gave me, you realized that, okay, you know what? I'm not sure if I want to test him or not, but no words were exchanged. The only words were, what beer do you prefer? That was the only word. Because when I came face to face with said individual, it was like a pit fight. I'm over here having my conversation. Allegedly, he was over there. But when I saw him, I stopped talking and I just locked in. Because in my mind, I'm like, I heard what you said you wanted to do. I heard what you said you're going to do. I'm right here. Ain't nobody gonna stop what the fuck I'm about to do to you. But I ain't even gonna start it. I ain't gonna start it by doing this. I'm just gonna see what's up. So as I proceeded to walk, hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? You been all right? So it threw me off. So I'm like, either you got a fucking twin or I just dreamed the whole fucking scenario. I don't know what just happened here. But I was hesitant at first because I was like, some people like to damn do that fake shit and then damn punch the shit out you, right? I was hesitant at first, like somebody tried that shit on me before I rolled on that motherfucker though. But so I did one of these, and then I bought my fists up. She was like, all right, man, bet. Let's go to the bar, man. What beer you want? There was no conversation. But then again, does there have to be a conversation after that? You gracefully bowed out, right? He bowed out. So do I really have to have a conversation after that?
That goes back to what I said earlier. Sometimes that is the whole conversation, including the unsaid part. Because a lot of times, and we as men deny it, but it's true, we're more interested in what ain't being said. I hate it, but I always have to read between the lines. I'm always looking for the ulterior motive. I'm looking for what are you trying to get through? What are you trying to pull? And it sucks, man. I hate feeling like that all the time. But I got to know what the unsaid portion of that conversation is. And we'll have that whole conversation in our head in about 3 seconds. We might not ever speak a word of it, but I just had that whole conversation with you in my head. Your part, my part, and everything in between. Now, as bad as we are about that, I know some of the sisters are even worse because they read into everything. And you can say it plain and simple, and a lot of people are going to read into it no matter what you try to say to them.
What say you, Frost?
Man, I like to drink. In other words, just buy me a drink, keep your mouth shut, and let's go on about our fucking business. Cause that's where I'm at right now. But then again, I'm also one of them people. I know y'all see them reels all the time, and you hear the voice in the background of the reel. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. That's me. I always want the problems. Bring me all the smoke. Okay? All of it. I'll take it all. But at the same time, if you come at me and you're like, yo, First Browns on me, then fuck it. Let's have that round. Now, after that round, I might be back to fuck you all over again. But most of the time, that round is enough to get me to walk off and not even worry about your ass for the rest of the day. It's just the way it is. I like to drink. You buy me a drink.
I like to tell people I'm too old and I'm too fat and I'm too lazy. That's why I carry a gun. Because, like Trouble said, I don't heal near as well as I used to.
Bro, I'm telling you.
If it comes down to it, man, I'll throw hands if I have to. But goddamn, I don't want to. I'm too old for that shit.
You see that reel I put in the group the other day where it's talking about once you hit 40, you standing in the bed of the pickup truck on that tailgate and you looking down, you like, I can't even jump down like I used to, that hand movement, one leg down, then the other leg down, then you let go with both your hands because the second you hit the ground, it's over. Oh yeah, Jack Daniels, that's always a plus. You can't go wrong with Jack Daniels.
When you get to the point where you have to sit on the tailgate to get off of it, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, bro, I'll snap an ankle, pop a hip, a knee, something. I'll be limping for the next 3 days. You muted. Oh, I was talking to somebody in the background too.
My bad, bro. My bad. I had to handle a little family little thing real quick. But nah, you're right though. I put it like this. I used to want problems. I want the problems. However, I don't shy away from the issue either. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like I can I could sit here and hear you out, and in my mind it's like, all right, man, is he gonna give me an opportunity to speak my piece? If you don't let me speak my piece, that's when it's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting here listening to you, whether you're wrong, right, or indifferent. I don't initially go into the conversation looking for a problem. However, you will catch me being problematic because when stuff pisses me off, Beaker, you already know what I'm about to say, to the highest level of festivity, bitch, I'm about that action. And you can ask that shit. I don't give a damn who's standing in front of me. Who house we at, allegedly? Who damn backyard we at? If I'm faced with problems, they will be dealt with accordingly. Correct. Whether that's a conversation, whether that's a ass whooping, whether that's hey, listen, man, let me humble you. All right. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, I don't think you really want to damn do what you think, what you're saying you want. You don't want that shit. It goes, I don't want no problems, but if you want problems, no problem. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And my mama tell you without the cuss words, she ain't raised no bitch. So whether you can or think you can whoop my ass, get me to that level and let's just find out, man. I got a damn big bag of Epsom salt. You feel me? So I'll soak. You dig? I'm going to work. I'm going to work, bro. On my mama, I'm going to work, bro. Straight
Yeah,
up.
since he ain't here, I was going to say it, but you already did. On my mama.
Bro, you ever have to laugh just to save somebody? Like I'm telling you. That happened to me the other day. Some dude had me fucking livid. I don't even remember what it was. He said something. I completely forget. I just looked at him and I laughed. And I was like, yeah, sure. And he looked at me and he's like, never mind. And he turned around, he walked away because I'm guessing he has that same mentality where if you gotta laugh to save a motherfucker, you know it's bad. It's about to happen. And I'll try to warn you, like I'll let you know. But if you get me to that laughing stage first, bro, I don't even know what to say.
I might be laughing, but in my head, I've already killed you 7 times.
Exactly.
I was just about to say that if I'm laughing, bro, you already done down. Your soul done left your body and you know it.
That's
Because for one,
why.
you're probably too close and you ain't even paying attention to what my hands is or nothing. That's why I'm laughing. Like you have no idea what I'm clutching right now.
That's why. Whenever he turned around and walked away, I was like, "Yup, okay." Because I already knew. Like you could tell by looking at dude. He was one of them dudes that he thinks he's bad, but that's only because he ain't met a bad motherfucker yet. And whenever you meet that bad motherfucker, you know you just met that bad motherfucker. Because whenever they just look at you and they're like, oh, yeah, you don't want to fuck with that dude.
You mean the posers? The posers. Oh, yeah. Those guys. I know all about that.
Bro, let me tell you.
Hey, hey, Frost, you ever been so mad, bro, that you done started tearing up?
So, it happened once. Once in my entire life. I spent 8 months on involuntary vacation because of that one time. So, if it gets to that point, that's one of them blackout points. That's a crash out moment right there all day. If you got me to where there's a tear, even if it's one tear, you got one tear coming down my face, bro, ain't no remorse for what's about to happen. I'm telling you. I meant every fucking bit of it.
I will not be held responsible for my actions from this point forward.
Bro, they had me on the news
I
and
promise you.
they had me on the news and I was smiling. Okay? I was happy. They asked me, they said, "What'd you do?" Ask that guy.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even like getting to that point, dude, because for one, I'm a Gemini, and to know
Virgo,
a Gemini,
Virgo season. Fuck your Gemini shit. It's Virgo season. I don't want to hear about none of that
hey,
Gemini shit.
I'm gonna be real
Where's
with you.
that?
All the Geminis gonna tell you the same thing. Don't give a fuck about your season. Once our birthdays hit, the year over with. So, but nah, man, like there's an inner Gemini that you must learn how to control, right? So I known how to control mine, I know how to suppress it, but then at times it gets to where it's just like, you know what? I don't want to hold that motherfucker back no more, man. He gonna get what he get. You know what I'm saying? And that's that blackout moment that you was just talking about. I don't like blacking out, dog, because I don't feel shit, I don't hear shit, and don't ain't nothing common sense. Like that shit just it gets real stupid outside, and I don't like that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because that crash out will have me losing everything that I just worked so hard for.
Bro, let me let me ask you this, because this happened like twice my entire life. You ever got
Thanks,
into
sis.
that? Oh, I see it. Yep, appreciate it, appreciate it. You ever got into that mindset that we're talking about, and then all of a sudden the weather change? Like you can feel the air get colder. You look up, leaves are starting to turn. All of a sudden it's raining, and you're like, "Yo, did I just cause that?" Cause like your emotions are so strong right now that you trying to save a motherfucker, and then all of a sudden, it just damn. out of nowhere, bro. That's just weird as fuck.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this: if we ever have a conversation, and this is a public platform, so I want people to listen. I don't have problems out here. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm aware of. And if I do have a problem out here, that's your personal problem because you ain't told me about it. But if I ever get to that point and it's an intense conversation, and I tell you verbatim, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and walk away, man. I'm gonna damn take myself out of this situation before some shit get crazy up in this bitch. Let me walk. Just let me walk. Because we talked about ropes several shows ago about enough rope to hang yourself and shit like that. That's my rope, not yours. That's my rope. I'm giving myself my own leash to get the fuck away. Let me go do what the fuck I want to do. Let me go rant. Let me go down roll and burn out. Let me go do whatever the fuck I do to get that off me. Because if you don't, and I say what I say, and you come back and stop me or hinder me from leaving, call the cops. Call the cops. Give me some furniture moving.
That example that Frost brought up about you get to the point where you got to laugh before you hurt somebody. That's actually a perfect example of what we're trying to talk about tonight with this law. When you get to that point, it might be for their safety more than yours, but that's when you have to just, walk away, leave it alone. And that's a perfect example of what this law is trying to tell us. Even though you might still be in a position of power, it's probably not a good thing. Now, y'all might disagree with me on that. The guys, girls in the comments might as well. I think it's kind of what we're trying to say.
Bro, that silence is so much louder than anything that is about to come out my mouth if you get me to that stage. That silence is deafening. Because once you hit that silent stage, you have already shut down physically to where you can't talk. You in your head talking about, all right, yep, it's worth it. I'll admit it, it's worth it. Let's do it.
At that point, it's all over but the crime.
Yep.
If I stop talking, that's it. You need to worry if I stop talking.
I'm one of them people that I will be like, yo, so a simple assault, it's 45 days, it's a month and a half, 6 weeks. I can do that. I'll sleep that away. Fuck it. Come on, homeboy, let's go. I've already negotiated with my damn self. Well, I get 3 hots in a cot. Fuck you. I've already negotiated.
We call that risk-reward assessment.
Yeah.
Man, that's facts though. That's facts though. But a lot of the times though, on a different note, the motherfuckers that you about to damn embarrass and waste energy and damn like Sid said, stitches and all the other stuff, possible broke pinky and all that shit. They ain't even fucking worth it because at the end of the day, they all mouth. There's very few people out here that's still alive, man, that's about that action. And I ain't talking about hammer action all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like for myself, yeah, it's on me, but that's not my first thing that I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a weight set over here, allegedly. It's a couple other things that I, you know what I'm saying, called, and in the man's term, it's called get a ninja off you weight. You know what I'm saying? That's all you really need. Just something to get them off you real quick. And whether that's a quick 2-piece to the jawline or it could be one depending on your strength. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, the mofos that was hyping up that one They know that one can't fight, but they gonna have his back. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna lay him out, they gonna two step. They gonna second guess it. Like, oh shit, you gonna go first or you gonna go? Either one of y'all can come on because I'm already here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
but you hit me, and I promise you, if I just dropped your boy and you stick me in the motherfucking chest of the jaw or whatever, I'm just gonna look at your ass. And I'm gonna let you contemplate on whether or not that is a smart decision. Cause it is fun for me. Like I said, I want the problems. I want all the smoke. I like it. That I grew up, bro. That's what I used to do. I used to fight every day, all day. I've already had broken ribs, fucking knuckles, everything else, nose. It don't matter to me. So I'm one of them people. I will gladly negotiate with you and give you that opportunity. But if I do what this law is saying and step back, it's not out of pride. It's out of safety for you,
facts.
and it's out of safety for myself because honestly, I'll tell you right now, I ain't been in a fight in like 6 years because I've already tamed that beast and got it locked up in its cage. I am terrified of what's gonna happen if I let that motherfucker out again. Because I remember the old me. I knew what I was like.
It's time
So
for a two-piece of the biscuit then.
yeah, I remember that motherfucker, and I did not like him. He terrified the shit out of me. So I'll be damned if I'm just gonna all willy nilly release that motherfucker and be like, boop, to that lock on that cage. Fuck you.
Mm-mm.
Not the woo-woo
Yeah,
kind.
bro. I do a lot of thinking, man. And that's why I said when those conversations arise, use this law, man. Just don't say nothing. Because I'm going to listen and then I'm going to, if I choose to respond or elaborate on the conversation, it's going to be because you made yourself sound stupid. And I'm going to ask you pertinent questions just so you can regurgitate what you said in your brain to me.
Yup.
So you can see how stupid it was. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, you have a good night. You wasted your time. You wasted your fucking time with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the wrong one to come at, bro. If you come at me, man, you gotta have some. You gotta do your homework because I ain't no slouch. I ain't no slow leak. I ain't no damn backpack ass ninja. You know what I'm saying? You got them backpack ass ninjas where motherfucker hype them up to the point where they just, oh, I got the battery pack in me. Nah, bro, that ain't me, dog. And a lot of the times I'm the guy that's on the outside looking in, and I'm actually saving your life. How about that? Let's talk about that because I'm the one that'll step in and be like, "Hey, look, let me holler at you real quick." I'm not sure what the conversation was, but the route that you're talking about going, you probably don't need to go there. So I'm pretty sure it was a misunderstanding. So why don't y'all just, you know what I'm saying, go around the business and have a conversation. So with everybody staring right now, I see that you feel like you got to do something. Don't get embarrassed. Don't let the crowd hype you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can win a jumping, but can you win that one on one? Because a lot of the times, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This happened to me before, about 5 years ago. That dude had a lot of air in his chest, and I let him talk all night. And they looking at me like, bro, you gonna sit there and take that shit? I'm like, I'm not really taking nothing, bro. He embarrassed himself. The drunker he gets, the louder he gets. But ain't nobody paying him no attention. But he keep coming at me like I done said something. I didn't say nothing. But a little after midnight, I said, you know what? He one of them. So I'm gonna go test his ass. I called him. He walked outside. You know what I'm saying? Still, I'll beat whoever ass want it. That's cool. My people was looking, they couldn't find me. Fuck Stick though. Stick went to the backyard where he was at. Walked up on him. Soon as he motherfucker came from back around that tree taking a piss. Hey, what's up, my man? You straight? What you mean, bro? You straight? I was just taking a piss. I ain't talking about that. Is you straight though? I mean, I ain't understand what you saying. Hey, look, my man, I ain't come back to the goddamn talk too much. You inside that motherfucking goddamn party doing a whole lot of job jacks. Now, you coming at me and I ain't said shit to you. So now we out here by ourselves. And I ain't gotta tell nobody, you ain't gotta tell nobody, but one of us ain't leaving the backyard. So what we gotta do? Bro, why the fuck you coming at me like this? Hey, bro, you been doing this shit all night. I'm gonna ask you one more time, what we gonna do? Bro, it ain't even like that. All right, come on. So we walk back, shoulder to shoulder, up front. Guess who tried to hype it up? Him boys. Oh, you gonna let that nigga? And I looked at him out the corner of my eye. I said, choose the right motherfucking damn thing to do. He went over there and calmed his boys down. Hey man, chill, bro. It ain't that serious. You know why? Because I pressed him by myself. Now, had I pressed him in that party, all of us would have been rumbling. But I chose to be the bigger man and try to give him out, give him a conversation. That if he wanted it in that backyard, I would have drug his ass, put his face right dead in his fist and came out his body. I promise you I would have did that shit. And came right back up front like, hey, man, better throw it up. Straight up. But
Look,
a lot of people ain't built like that though, bro.
Beaker called me. He watched the movie, right? And he called me and he goes, "Yo, I love that motherfucking scene because of how authentic it was." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And you remember when me and Jacory and Foolish had that scene, and I looked and I was like, "Yeah, you best come correct." And he wanted to step, and I stepped forward. I was like, "You heard me. That, you know as well as I do, Mike gave us full leeway with our lines in that set. Me and Foolish was just being 100% authentic." And I love Jacory, man, the way he went with that scene, because he ain't know what we was going to say, because we ain't even know what we was going to say. But you give me that role where I can be myself, and I'm going to be myself, and it made it real. Just like in your role, you was able to play somebody that you know how to play. All right, we on here, we got roles on this show, but at the end of the day, we the same motherfuckers off the camera that we are on the camera. And there's plenty of people down here in these comments that can speak on that. And that authenticity of you knowing in your head, yeah, you best come correct.
See, but you just again, you provided a great example of this law because Jacory did exactly what the law said. He backed his ass up and he's like, "Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, he said,
yeah,
"You got it." And I love that scene. And me and him laughed about it afterwards. He was
oh
like,
sure,
"Bro," he was like, "I wish the camera would have actually been over just a little, like a little bit more." He's like, "Cause that look in your eyes, you was serious." I was like, "Hey, bro, I told you, I don't know shit about acting at all. I know this biker shit and I know this street shit. So if that's the role that you want to give me, I can pull that out my ass, no problem. I don't know nothing about acting, but I am who I am." And me and him sat there, we was laughing about that shit afterwards. But I loved it. And watching Trouble, bro, let me tell you, I'm so proud of my bro in that motherfucking movie. He did the damn thing, cause we're out there and Foolish and that fight scene, bro. You could see, you could see just in the movie, we're all being legitimate. It's who we are. Uh oh.
There he is. Allegedly.
The man, the myth,
Allegedly.
the legend.
Allegedly. Yeah, what's happening, everybody?
So
So
is it allegedly or is it allegedly?
Allegedly.
Ooh.
I like it.
Ooh.
What's up,
he said, I
everybody,
like
man?
it.
What's going on with y'all, man?
You got to chime in, bruh.
Rule 22, man. Uh, when you surrender, when you play weak, people drop their guard. When you surrender, the word surrender is a powerful word in a couple ways. When you surrender, when you give people what they want, you right, I'm wrong, you big, I'm small. You know what I'm saying? They pat themselves on their back. Then they put their guards down because now you didn't confide, you didn't gave in, you threw the white flag, so they thinking it's sweet. So while they thinking it's sweet, just pay attention to everything that you don't know about them. They gonna over talk. They gonna be super friendly, and just continue. You know what I mean? Every time they say something, at that point in time, that's where the yes man come in. Be the yes man. Yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean? Do you want any smoke? No, I don't want no smoke. Don't want no smoke. You know what I mean? Once you get there, like I say, they're gonna drop their guard. They're gonna be real cool. They're gonna be friendly. If they was being belligerent at first, they're gonna be friendly because they think they got you. And when they turn their back, because they're gonna turn their back on you, that's when you get them with the DDT. You take the snake. You know what I'm saying? That's like putting it in MC world terms. Just say we run down on some ops, as they call them, and you're outnumbered. You know, you gotta let them win that battle. You know what I mean? You got it. Yeah, okay. They got the battle, but you win the war. Because guess what? Wherever you was at, that's where they're going to be at. And they're going to be by themselves eventually. And then when you catch them again, guess what? They're going to be friendly then. They're going to come up and try to shake your hand. That's when you kick him in the stomach and turn around, drop him on his neck. You know what I mean? That's the way it goes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what it do, bro? Yeah, I'm one lucky motherfucker. You had no idea. You know what I mean? A motherfucker went down Saturday. Motherfucker damn near threw me into a ditch, but I'm here though. You know what I mean? Outlaw shit. Right.
So I got to point out the fact that bro tried to act like he wasn't going to be here tonight. But we on here doing this motherfucking show, and he's sitting there and he listening to us, and he's debating the whole motherfucking time, bro. Do I hop on?
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Do I hop on here? Nah, ain't no allegedly. You know you was watching it. Do I hop on here? Do I not hop on here? Yeah, I gotta hop on here. And then this motherfucker wait until there's 2 minutes to the end of the show, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hop on here and steal this motherfucking show."
Yeah,
That's my
shit.
motherfucking bro right there.
Hey man, life and right now for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a shit. I'm at the bar getting my little mind right. So I was like, fuck it. You know, let me chime in, man. 'Cause, Rule 22 all the rules combined. They all correlate with each other. But yeah, just give in. You know what I'm saying? We some prideful motherfuckers. So for us to be like, oh yeah, or no, or just I ain't gonna say bow down, but give in for that moment, it's hard for us to do. But you'll be surprised how far you get when you do it. So
And look, real
I
talk.
had to bite my tongue this past weekend about some shit I feel wasn't irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So I threw in a towel. You know what I mean? So I don't take a fine allegedly. But boy, when I run across some of them guys, we're going to have to talk. I'm low key blind, and we all know how blind people talk, right? We read braille. I have to touch you to know that you're okay. That's who you are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But you know what? It's about that time, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying? I'm thuggish as usual. I appreciate y'all motherfucking time. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. Kickstand down. I can check y'all next go around, okay?
It's
My
almost like
brother.
we know what we're doing or something.
Yeah, it's almost like that. SNS, I got you too. That's too easy.
Yo, shout out to motherfucking thuggin', man.
Hey, look, solid bro, man, solid brother. Um, like I said before, it ain't a whole lot of people out here left that'll stand 10 toes, but when you get them, you know what I'm saying? They inside your family, fuck a circle, man. They inside your damn family that you call your core. Hey, bro, you got to stand by 'em, man. Whether that's male or female, you know what I'm saying? But we talking about specifically our brothers. When you damn, you get you some solid ones, some ones that you can confide in, and ones that you can just pick up the phone and be like, look, I need for you to shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. Because I'm gonna go through a lot of emotions right now and I might end up crying at the end of it. But I need for you to let me get it out. And them motherfuckers do exactly what you say, not on no bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some damn brother shit. Hey, I fucks with you. You know what
Hey,
I'm
I
saying?
just
And
did
I'm
that
gonna
shit to
fucks with you.
you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna fucks with you. And motherfuckers up here know me. That know me. Y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers up here that know me, man, I've been the same way. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my whole damn life. That's the only way I know how to be. If I fucks with you, I fucks with you, bro. It's up to you to determine on what level I fucks with you, though. On some real shit.
Both of
We
these
ever have a
men.
kick. We ever have a kickstands down meetup, man. The world better watch out. That's all I got to say.
Hey, look, it's going down next year. I don't give a damn what I got to do or what we got to do or what we got to come up with. Damn, what's they call that shit? The damn little pot that damn everybody be getting and shit. GoFundMe. Yo, goddamn KSD GoFundMe. Hey, Huck, I mean, you already know where I'm at, bro. I'm at the Purg this weekend, my boy. Come fuck with your boy.
I ain't allowed there. I got
I mean, I don't think I ever even see your list where you're not allowed anymore. I'm sure it's pretty long.
nah.
So why the fuck did he
Actually,
get sad though? That's what I want to know. Beat. I'm not allowed there anymore.
Yeah, right.
nah. Like,
All
okay.
slime
So
and shit like, yeah,
so
okay.
when it comes to this world, bro, I have been welcomed with open arms everywhere that I've went. Right. But I got kicked out that motherfucker. I ain't allowed back that motherfucker. I got told not to come back that motherfucker. So that one, man, fuck that. Nah, it's in North Carolina anyway, so you know I don't do that North Carolina bullshit no more.
Man, I'm allowed at every house, man, because I
I am
don't do
too,
nothing
except for that one.
but share love, man. That's all it's
now,
about. You know what I'm
now,
saying?
nationals say I'm allowed there, but you already know who over to
Yeah.
that motherfucker says, you know, hey, don't come back this motherfucker. You too much trouble.
Hmm.
So, hey, I respect it. You know, I ain't going back to that one.
What
I got
what
all
what
the
what,
other ones I can go to.
what was it you said about you want all the problems? Yeah, you got them.
That there, yeah.
He got all 99.
But but nah. So SNS said, you know, you got to remember that tomorrow isn't promised. Hell, the next minute isn't. Either give you next minute isn't either. Give love to your family. So that being said, you know, KSD, y'all's my family. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming out tonight. Thank you to Brothers and Thuggin for being on this motherfucker and helping make what it has become what it is now. So I appreciate you all. It's your boy Frost, and I'm out of here. I'm gonna go spend some time with the family, but I'll see y'all next week.
All right, let me turn this loud ass fan off. It got hot in this garage, bro. I can't wait to build my motherfucking house. Corny! What's up, my boy? It's your man in trouble. Y'all already know what it is. Each one teach one, took that, but it's some good words of wisdom. Silence is the key, man. You know what I'm saying? Be a probie, be a prospect. You know what I'm saying? What you're supposed to do as a prospect and or a probie. You know what I'm saying? You see it and you're not heard. Let your damn movement speak louder than your verbs. You feel me? I live by that code. You know what I'm saying? I let others brag about me. I don't brag about myself. Whenever you ever heard me come on this damn platform and give out myself my own accolades, now, I let you know what I got coming up. You know what I'm saying? Let you know what has been accomplished. But I don't do all that. Put myself on a pedestal because I'm a human like you. I bleed like you bleed. I go to work like you go to work. If you got a job, you know what I'm saying. If you blessed to be retired, then I want to get there. You know what I'm saying. I just wanted to let the ones know who are just now meeting myself. I can only speak for myself. I'm a man of plenty words. I'm a man of a lot of knowledge. But at the end of the day, I'm a man. So don't hold me to no way up here kind of status when you damn, you know what I'm saying, talking about me because I can damn do what the next human do, you know what I'm saying, which is damn fail at certain times. You feel me? But it's about it's about your bounce back. It's about your drive. It's about your self-love, your self-care, you know what I'm saying, your self-motivation, your encouragement. That's what sets you apart from the masses, yo. But I'll see y'all next week, man. And before I get on up out of here, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Fake love is always worse than real hate. No debate. You heard it here first. Your main man trouble, aka Left Lane Bully, KSD Highway, not church. What say you, BB? I'm out of here.
Well, I can't add a whole lot to that. Y'all know me. I try to keep it short and sweet. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Show the love to everybody else that comes in and supports us. We're going to support them. Keep it real. Like SNS said, tomorrow ain't promised. There's a lot of people that ain't going to wake up tomorrow morning. Hope it ain't one of us. Hope it ain't one of y'all. Keep it real. Peace out.
Say let's get it.
Kickstands down, square toes on the ground. Feet fall around, I'm 10 toes down.
If you want it, we can get it. Chop it up, then split it. If it's solid, then I'm with it. Say let's get it. Only one gon' scratch the other two, they scared. Nobody forgot what you said. The beef ain't dead, get it back in bloodshed. Ducking from the cops and the ops and the feds. Serve 'em off the top with the